Okay, here we go. Quick instructions. I'm going to go across the top first, and then, yeah, let's try this again. Maybe I should take this out. Anyways, let's try this. So I'm going to go across quickly as fast as I can for you guys. Tutorial on this thing. Time and date stamp is across the top. This is a YouTube video feed that's coming in from YouTube from the live streaming camera that's installed in the Locomotive. I got some overlays here celebrating 600 users. I think it's at 633 at the time of this recording. This is a featured overlay, so I can put comments up in there. This overlay is a USB camera, and sometimes I move it around to give you guys a little other view. You can see yourself driving by. This overlay up in the corner, it's kind of faint. It contains the packets of information, so if you happen to click on something, here I'll click on this emergency stop button. The details in here should change, and if you let's say click on this light, the details in here will change just like that, so you can get confirmation that functions actually work. So function 7, function 1, obviously for your light. So you can click out and go right to full screen on here if you want. Down at the bottom here is the comment from the live feed chat from the last user. In this case, Safety First says I'll be using the Loco FYI. Sometimes people pipe in and say, hey, I'm using the Locomotive. So sound, need to turn it on. You can stop the stream, you can mute the stream, mute the sound. These are all just YouTube functions. You can skip in the playlist. The first video is the introduction video. The next one is the instructions, which I'm making right now. And the third one is the live streaming video. So you can quickly go to each one of these three if you want to review some details, etc. So that's it for the top half. Here's the bottom half. Emergency stop button. Here's the phone that's going to be introduced later. It also includes an audio feed from a live Locomotive company in the States. A dead man switch. The alarm will go off if you haven't pressed the dead man switch within 60 seconds. So you just click on it like that and it resets. This is the sander button. If you want to apply sand to the rails, you can just click on it, and I can hear some faint sounds. Yeah, I don't have the sound turned up too much so you guys can hear me well. There's the bell, and depending on the delay on the audio or video feed, here's the horn. Okay, so that leaves some reverser handles right here. So sorry, see 4 handles here. The first being a reverser handle. This one is a throttle and dynamic braking handle, automatic brake handle, and independent brake handle. All these handles work by either double clicking or clicking on them. So click on it, the handle will go forward. You'll get a indication here in green. The handle is forward but still idle. Double click on it and it will pull back. In this case now I am in the backwards position, but the throttle here is in idle. You cannot move this handle if you are not at a stop position. So just telling you that. So if I want to go forward, I click, put the reverser handle in a forward position, and now I can double click on the throttle. I hear the prime mover kicking up, and there we go. While we're moving here, I see the signal above, red over yellow flashing. So if you guys know what that is, try to obey by the rules. That would be great. Should turn the headlight on. Right? Double click, pullbacks on the throttle, and we can go a little bit faster. Just remember to be a little respectful. You're on somebody else's layout. Don't drive too fast. Make sure you can stop. Oh yeah, emergency stop here. If you click on this, the throttle's going to go as quickly as possible back to 0 speed, and you're going to see the speed here dropping down to 0. Okay, let's try this again. Bell on, horn, 2 blasts for forward position. Crack the throttle. I'm going to bring it up to notch 3. Away we go. While we're driving around the layout, there's a milepost 46. So if you want to indicate where the position that you're at, if you have any problems. Some of the turnouts are remote controllable. Oops, there's my dead man. You just click on it and it will reset, give you another 1 minute control before it goes off again. Back to the turnouts. Some of the turnouts do have remote control capabilities. They are numbered from 1000 to 2000. And when we get to a turnout, I'll stop in front of it and show you guys, I guess, if you want to see a turnout doing a remote control. I don't usually give people access to turn out controls because um, well, you need to have a conductor. You need to know what you're backing up for and what you're going forward for. So, uh, but if you want, I'd be happy to be your conductor. Excuse me, for the evening, and you can let me know, and we can do some remote switching on a layout if you want. You can go backwards and forwards. You just have to put the reverser in a backwards position, and you can go as fast as you want, as slow as you want. It's up to you. This layout is a loop, and you shouldn't have to worry about crashing into anything. Excuse me. I didn't get that horn going fast enough there. Here we are. Milepost 40, what's that, 45? Up here you can see the Locomotive 1, speed 60, what am I doing? Speed 64. Oh, sorry. Yeah, speed 64. Forward position, you can see the F there. So, and I'm going to slow down because I know I'm coming up. Oh, here it is. There's turnout number 1001. Bring it down to idle. There's 1002. And this is 1006. Put some brakes on here. Okay. Take the brake off. Idle position forward. And 1006. Not sure why I'm not being able to change the turnout. Waiting for confirmation here. Huh. Guess I'll have to look into that. Anyways, over here, these switches, please don't use them just yet. They will be for individual functions. So this is function 1. That's a headlight, which does the same thing. Sorry, headlight is function 0, function 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, function 5. So it'll give you access to different functions that are higher up. So anyways, let's go for backwards. So reverser handle in the backwards position, crack the throttle. This is how it goes. So you can see how important it is to have a conductor if you really want to do some switching. Yeah. (1002). There you go. That one works. Got some work to do. There's always some work to do on the layout. Here we go. I'm not sure what the double crossover is set at. Looks like looks like it's going over to the left. But anyways, I just wanted to give you an example of how you can remotely control a turnout. Again, just a reminder that you need to have the throttle in a reverse position, or sorry, in a neutral position, idle, before you can move the reverser handle. Now I'm going to back out. Oh, here you can see me over here. It's either I'm backing out, so the headlight here is on. Okay, I'm gonna put the turnout number 1002. And now I can proceed forward. While we're ramping up here, if somebody does send you a message in the chat, it should display on the screen. So I'm just going to say hi there on my phone. Oh, somebody, I think. And it shows up on the screen. Right there. So if anybody chats in while you're using this, at least you can see their comments. Eventually I'm going to get a text box down here so that you can add your own comments in while you're driving. Yeah. Coming up to a signal. And a lot of these signals are remotely censored. So as we come up to milepost 50 here, it should automatically trigger limited speed. Away we go. Anyways, that should be enough for you to figure out how to use the train, how to operate it. This is with a Dash 9 cab, desktop cab. And again, this is at May the 4th. Always some changes being done on the layout and being done on the cab controls. We do the click and double click on all the handles. That makes the application usable by every smart device. Yeah. Try it on a different thing, on an iPad, or try it on a landscape mode. You'll figure it out. Anyways, you should be able to click over and proceed to the live stream, and away you go. You can operate your own at your own speed, at your own level of skill. Look forward to your comments, your suggestions. Again, if you know of anybody else who wants to do this on their own layout, I'd be happy to assist them and put them on the roster. So, okay, let's turn this down. Let somebody else have a turn. Okie doke. Break.